सहयोगी समीर दीक्षित ने।
Question would be online gaming rules, the new framework. In a layman term, how one can define that it is going to be permissible, this particular online game is going to be permissible, whereas other is not?
No, look, the online gaming industry and Indian startups in the online gaming industry these is a very big opportunity for them. और इंडिया के हिस्ट्री और कल्चर में गेमिफिकेशन के लिए काफ़ी सारे there are many stories and many opportunities, and we think the government of India thinks that many startups, many young Indians can see this as a big opportunity. However, in the last few months and years, there have been some controversy created around online gaming through multiple states trying to regulate it. Then courts had intervened. And so there was a lot of confusion and uncertainty around the online gaming ecosystem, which today we have set to rest after almost 90 days of extensive consultation. We have laid out a framework where what type of online games will not be permitted in India are very clearly defined. Games that involve wagering, the games that are addictive, games that involve user harm will be not certified as permissible online games in India. And the responsibility of certifying permissibility or not will be with 3 SROs in the initial stage and more SROs that will be notified by the government of India. And each of these SROs will have multi-stakeholder participation ताकि वो बड़ा ट्रांसपेरेंटली एक तरह से एक बहुत ही इनोवेटिव फास्ट ग्रोइंग ऑनलाइन गेमिंग इकोसिस्टम खड़ा करे।
सर, एसआरओ को लेकर के यही कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है कि एसआरओ में किस तरीके का पार्टिसिपेशन होगा, उसमें ऐसे कौन से लोग होंगे जो वाकई में ये पूरा ट्रांसपेरेंट मैकेनिज्म बिल्टअप करेंगे?
हमने बड़ा स्पष्ट रूप से रूल्स में कहा है कि ये कंसल्टेशन में भी एक प्रश्न पूछा, लोगों ने रेज किया था और मैंने स्पष्ट रूप से कहा था कि ये इंडस्ट्री बॉडी नहीं होगा। तो ये इस एसआरओ में गेमर्स के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होंगे, पेरेंट्स होंगे, बच्चों के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होंगे, इंडस्ट्री के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होंगे, सरकार के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होंगे। तो एक तरह से स्टेक होल्डर्स पूरे के पूरे मिलकर इस एसआरओ के कैपेबिलिटीज़ और कैपेसिटीज़ को बनाएंगे और वो तय करेंगे मिलकर कि वो कौन से परमिसिबल गेम है और कौन से परमिसिबल गेम नहीं है।
In case of disagreement, in case of any fact that is, placed by the fact checkers that it is not verified, it is not correct. In such cases, what is going to be the scenario? How it could be, look like? On
this misinformation thing, I want to be very clear. The obligation on intermediaries not to host misinformation is already notified in October 2022. By creating a fact-checking unit, we believe we are helping intermediaries understand from a fact-checking unit what is right and what is wrong. And therefore, if an intermediary uses the fact-checking unit to ensure that its platform is safe and trusted, that will be good. However, if a fact-checking unit errs in his judgment or is wrong, and the intermediary decides to ignore the fact-checking unit, there is no consequence in the intermediary, excepting that Section 79 the immunity to prosecution will be removed, and there will be a case that can be filed between the aggrieved party and the intermediary. There will be no involvement of the government in it, but the aggrieved party will have the right to challenge the intermediary, which is natural justice, and therefore that is the only consequence that arises out of this.
So quite clear and detailed answer. And my last question would be regarding the states. There are a couple of states which are coming up with their own sort of rules, and they are now raising question regarding the federalism. Your take on this?
No, look, there is no contradiction at all. The internet is a national subject. The IT Act is a national law, and all aspects of the internet are regulated by the IT Act. There's absolutely no ambiguity on this. Online gaming is about the internet, and therefore we are regulating online gaming just as we regulate social media, or we regulate e-commerce, or we regulate anything on the internet. So there is no conflict with any federalism or any such thing. If there are state governments that have notified, and by the way, no state government is ever going to be able to regulate the internet or online gaming, because even if one state bans an online game, the game may be provided from another state, and therefore it will always be available on the internet. So therefore, it is necessary for a national rule or a national law when it comes to things like the internet, and that is certainly what we have done today with online gaming rules.